These articles about Nick Kyrgios, I mean, his plan to come back to tennis, and he wants to win a Grand Slam. It's got everyone talking. What makes this comeback so interesting? Let's get into it.
It's like, the last part of a tennis movie.
Hmm.
Kyrgios, his career's always been this mix of amazing talent and, well, to be honest, kind of confusing inconsistency, right?
Right.
And now he's back after a break, really focused on a Grand Slam. Hollywood couldn't come up with this stuff.
Totally. He hasn't played since June 2023 at the Stuttgart Open. He's been around doing commentary and all, but now it seems like he's ready to compete again. He's even talking about coming back as soon as December at the World Tennis League.
And we can't forget, this isn't just about playing again. He said straight up that winning a Grand Slam is the only way he'll quiet the critics.
He said, and this is a quote, "The one thing that is now on my target is a Grand Slam. I think that will be the only thing that will shut people up at the end of the day."
That's a big deal, don't you think? Like, he's carrying the weight of everyone's hopes. It's definitely a bold statement. It shows the kind of pressure Kyrgios is under from himself and from everyone in tennis. Some people say his emotions have held him back. Others say he's incredibly talented. Winning a Grand Slam, that would be like proving everything, showing he's one of the best.
It would be huge, especially because he doesn't even have a ranking right now. He was ranked 13th back in 2016, the highest he's ever been.
And making it to the Wimbledon final in 2022, that showed everyone what he can do. He went up against Djokovic, one of the greatest on the biggest stage in tennis, but coming back after not playing for so long, no ranking points. That's a tough way to start.
Yeah, he's starting from zero. For people who don't really get how professional tennis works, how does the ranking system even work? What does it mean for Kyrgios to not have a ranking now as he's trying to make a comeback?
Think of it like a ladder with hundreds of steps. When you win matches, you get points, you move up the ladder. The higher you are, the better your seeding is in tournaments. That means you don't have to play the best players right away. Kyrgios, right now, he's not even on the ladder. He'll have to play really well, win a bunch in a row, just to get a decent spot in the big tournaments.
That makes his Wimbledon run even more impressive, to get that far without a seeding. But we can't ignore the big issue. Kyrgios has been hurt. He recently said that his wrist is totally healed after surgery. But coming back from an injury isn't just about the physical part, is it?
Not at all. It's about everything. It's about trusting your body again, finding your rhythm, and ignoring those doubts in your head. It's a mental fight, just as much as a physical one.
And Kyrgios knows this, the mental part. He said he's feeling great, and he's practicing really hard. I read he's hitting for, 3 hours every day.
Wow, that's serious.
Yeah.
That shows he's really driven, wants to prove something, not just to everyone else, but maybe to himself, too.
It's like this time away gave him a whole new outlook, But, gotta ask, age. Kyrgios is 29, which in tennis isn't old, but it's something to think about.
Right. It's interesting. You've got legends like Nadal retiring, and then Djokovic at 37, he's like ageless, still in those Grand Slam finals.
Exactly. Makes you wonder, does Kyrgios feel like time is running out? Does he really believe he can do it, especially with how demanding his style of play is?
That's the big question. His game, it's all about power and athleticism. So exciting to watch. But that takes a toll. Look at Nadal. He retired because of injuries he just couldn't shake. Maybe someone like Djokovic, who's all about endurance, moving so efficiently, maybe that's better for a longer career.
And Kyrgios has kind of hinted at that. He said, "I'm in the later stages of my career, but I still have 1 or 2 years left." There's this urgency there.
I know what you mean. You can hear it in his voice, like he knows the clock is ticking, that he's running out of time to achieve this big goal.
He even said, and this is another quote, "I don't want to think about retirement, but at the same time, I understand that it is coming to an end. I don't think it's ever going to be easy." Man, that gets to you. Makes you think, His career is winding down. Can Kyrgios really find that next level? Be consistent enough to win a Grand Slam? What do you think?
That's the question everyone's asking.
Right.
We've seen how good he can be, those times when he looks unbeatable. But a Grand Slam, it's different. You need that something extra, physically, mentally, for 2 weeks straight. Can he do that match after match against the best players in the world?
It's like a story, This late comeback, the pressure, time running out. Is this it, one last shot before it's over? Or is this like a real change, a whole new Nick Kyrgios?
I think that's why this is so interesting. This could change how everyone sees him. Will he be, the guy with all the talent who didn't quite make it? Or can he change the story, become one of the greats?
It'll be something to watch, that's for sure. And for everyone listening, pay attention to this. Kyrgios coming back, trying for that Grand Slam. You don't want to miss it.
I agree.
Thanks for diving deep with us. See you next time.